Hello, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
We have made it to Reno, Nevada.
The biggest little city in the world.
Woo woo!
And if you're like us, you've probably classified Reno as just primarily a gambling town.
But we don't gamble.
No.
So what are we going to do?
Well, we've got 48 hours, and in that time, we are going to see if Reno has anything to offer a couple of non-gamblers like us.
Sounds good. Let's go.
We are Crystal and Terry, and we've always loved to travel. However, the high demands of our full-time jobs make it increasingly difficult to take any time off. So, we're giving it all up. For the next year of our life, we'll be dedicating ourselves to full-time travel. We're so excited about this next chapter, and we really hope you'll join us in this amazing adventure as we leave the life we've always known to live the life of our dreams.
Morning.
Good morning.
We are starting off our time here in Reno with a nice morning hike. Kicking off at the Mayberry Park, that's what the sign said back there, along the Truckee River, which I do know goes all the way into Reno. We're slightly west of Reno right now, just a few miles. And it feels great this morning.
It's beautiful. It's about 8:30 a.m. and the sun's already high in the sky, and it's warm but not hot yet. So I don't think we'll be as sweaty as we were on the East Coast, especially since there's no humidity now.
Yeah, nothing against the East Coasters. There were some great sights to see out there, but I gotta tell you, the low humidity makes it really nice. Look at that, no sweat so far.
So far.
So far. So we're gonna enjoy the morning.
We're walking along the riverbank, and we came across these little, well, to be honest, I have no idea what they're called, but when I was a kid in New Mexico, they grew all along the ditch banks, and me and my cousins would pull every little straw apart, because that's what they do. They have ridges to pull them apart, and then we'd have spaghetti dinners. Obviously we wouldn't really eat them, but pretend spaghetti dinners with these little straw things. So anyway, that was a good memory.
Yeah, that's cold.
Iceberg water.
Yeah, not for humans to enjoy. Just the duckies and the fishies. Oh.
So we're walking along the trails, and they do have a few picnic tables kind of scattered throughout the trail, and it's a little early for lunch right now, but I'm sure that on the weekends this place probably gets really busy with picnickers and hikers and kids going into the river, and dogs. We've seen lots of dogs this morning, so we know the dogs enjoy the river just as much as the kids. This trail is really neat because every couple hundred yards if you're on the paved path, you come across these gorgeous green spaces. So they have these huge lawns, still with the picnic tables, still with the barbecuers, and it even looks like there might be some kind of yoga class going on behind me. I'm not sure what that is, but we really like it. I think this is a great space if you want to come get out of the city and cool off.
So I think that was a great way to get this little adventure started in Reno. It was a great hike. Just barely starting to warm up right now. What is it, 10 to 11?
It's about 10:15.
10:15, so get an early start unless you want to sweat. Now, I guess it's just time to head back, get ourselves cleaned up, and find our next adventure here in Reno. So after having a nice morning hike with fresh air, got ourselves cleaned up, now we're heading to a place called the Hometown Gastropub to get some lunch here, South Virginia Street.
And we had no idea. South Virginia Street is like super cute. It's really colorful. It seems like people have come in and maybe converted old buildings or revamping old buildings. And there's tons of beautiful, colorful murals, restaurants, little shops. So I think we're gonna have fun exploring this area even after lunch. Let's go.
So the Homegrown Gastropub in Reno. Guys, I'm only going to give this place 3 out of 4 stars. And here's why. The decor and the atmosphere are great. The service was great. And Crystal really enjoyed her food selection, which was the tri-tip torta. She got grilled tri-tip meat with pepper jack cheese, avocado, basil, mango salsa, all on this toasted organic ciabatta bread. And she loved it. She thought it was awesome. See what I mean? In fact, she loved it so much, she cleaned her plate. I tried to be adventurous and get the vegan jackfruit tacos. I don't even know what jackfruit is, but I know now I didn't really care for it. The tortilla was pretty tough, and the overall mixture of everything inside was very mushy, left a weird aftertaste to me. So I would say, go check this place out. It's got the atmosphere, the service, and probably all the other food. Just don't get the jackfruit tacos.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting off this morning with a good, healthy, hearty breakfast at Pine State Biscuits. And this is actually made with a mushroom gravy, and I've never had that before. And I've had a lot of biscuits and gravy. I'm going in. Whoop. Sloppy. That's good. I was hoping it would be good. I was really looking forward to these this morning, so I'm glad it is. You know, the mushroom gravy threw me a little bit because you get like mushroom gravy in casseroles and things like that, and so your mind might pop to that as soon as you taste it. The biscuit's good and sort of what I would call spongy. It's not too thick, it's not hard, and they only give you like an open face, which is good because sometimes you get a little overserved at places that give you the biscuits and gravy, and then you get a lot of wasted stuff. And I like the presentation. I think it's paprika, right? Would you say paprika, this red stuff right here? And I have nice chunks of mushroom going across. Very happy I can give a thumbs up to Pine State Biscuits here in Reno, Nevada for giving us a good start to our day.
Right. I got the traditional biscuits and gravy, which is just the biscuit with a sausage gravy. And it does look like it's got paprika on top and some little chives. So I'm ready to see what this tastes like. That's really good. The biscuit is fluffy, so it's not like super dense and hard. And the gravy has like, it's like the sausage is ground
up in little pieces, so you don't have to wait for like a chunk of sausage. You get sausage in every single bite. So this is really good. I'm not sure if there's other spices in it, but it does taste like peppery. So I think pepper, paprika, plus the chives gives it really, really good flavor. These are great biscuits and gravy.
We're about 30 miles due north of downtown Reno at a place called Animal Ark. Animal Ark is a wildlife sanctuary for animals that either were born in captivity, perhaps, maybe they've had injuries that won't allow them to survive back in the wild. So they're being cared for here in what will now be their forever home. The 20 some odd species that they have here are primarily from northern Nevada, northern California, native to this area. But she said that they are very well known across the country. So when people come across an animal that needs to stay in captivity and be cared for, they do contact the Animal Ark, which operates completely off donations. Even the board of trustees that helps manage all of this are purely volunteers. They draw no salary. So this is the kind of thing I'm glad that we can see, that we can share with you, because we love animals and we love people who've invested their whole life and their dream into building something like the Animal Ark here in North Reno. So enough of that. Let's go take a look at the animals.
So this is Gibbs, and he is a black bear, and you'll notice he's kind of in a small enclosure right now, but they're working on a 5,400 square foot new habitat for him, and they do need donations. So we will put a link down below so that you can visit their website, and if you'd like to donate to this sanctuary that is fully funded by donations only, that would be awesome. The link will be down. Well, we just finished walking around the Animal Ark Sanctuary, and for a small facility that is run strictly on donations, they are doing an excellent job taking care of these animals. The enclosures are done well, and it's a really neat thing to do if you are coming to Reno and aren't really big gamblers.
But I think that they're doing a wonderful thing. We love animals, so the idea that we are helping and giving back, providing them a forever home, I think is pretty wonderful. And so you ever have some loose change sitting around, you think, how can I make the world a better place? Help some animals.
See you later.
This is an 1892 Fillion. It is a steam-powered automobile. So the driver sat back there at the back to control the steam, the power, right? And then you could have, well, a large or two very small people in the gas. But I mean, that's creative. That's pretty good. Look at the lighting here. Candles. That's just crazy. I'm going to say, even if you're not a car person at all, no interest, you're going to want to come see this. This place is filled with so much history. I don't know how many times I went, wow, or Crystal, come look at this. Probably too many times. It was very, very impressive.
It was really, really nice, and all the cars are in mint condition.
Oof.
And they even had some designer fashion wear that, you know, was from like the 20s and 30s and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, ladies, there's something for you too. But it was a really, really nice museum.
Very well laid out, very well done, and just tons and tons and tons of cars and history.
Yeah,
Whichever
very
way
cool.
you wanna go.
And celebrity cars. They
That's
had a
right.
whole section just for celebrity vehicles. So that was actually kind of neat. It just added like an extra layer of that you had something familiar to associate with that car, was that person,
Right.
that celebrity. So that
They
was
had a
pretty neat.
Cadillac owned by Elvis at one time. It's everything I could do not to touch it or get in there, but they were very specific to me about not touch. I
touch
don't know
the
why
cars.
just me. I'm sure they haven't seen these vlogs, but they said do not touch the cars. So I didn't.
Yep. Anyway, if you're in Reno, definitely come to the Automobile Museum.
National Automobile Museum.
What he said. See you later.
They're Jake and Elwood, the Blues Brothers. Get it? Jake and Elwood, Blues Brothers. People that are too young to know that movie. That's really funny. Jake and Elwood. Blues Brothers.
You can go to their website and help contribute to this fully donation-funded sanctuary. Donation funded? Okay. Okay.
Donations.